Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Clear Path podcast. Today, we're going to be going over some of the key assists of this season and covering all of the greatest plays. First up, we have this clip by Tyrese Haliburton, an amazing passer. So first, obviously, gets the rebound here. You see him immediately kind of looking up the court. You see him, his eyes are going this way, and he's looking for that outlet pass. This is really key in NBA basketball today, clearly, just because of how important it is to look up the field and find the cutter. Now, we see him kind of continue here. He finds the man, and you see he's wide open, this guy. Wide open. The ball's here. The last two defenders are here. But clearly, this guy is wide open, and there's a lot of space for the ball. And that eventually, obviously, leads to him going in for the dunk, or the layup, which is super cool and super easy basket. And this is kind of a lot of what Tyrese Haliburton does for his team. He provides and puts pressure on the rim, even though he's on all the way end of the court. So next, let's move on to another player, Trey Young. Now, he's been kind of the highlight of much controversy these days. And so the first play we obviously have a screen here, some action here. And so let's see kind of what these players actually do. So the play kind of starts off, we have a screen, obviously. And then you see right here kind of a key inflection point. So the ball's here. The rim is not really open, but there's clearly two defenders right here. So this is a really high degree of difficulty pass, obviously looking for the outlet who's wide open. And he makes this look really easy, but if you've ever played basketball yourself, you know that these types of outlet passes aren't easy at all. And so he immediately probably wanted to go to this guy at first, but obviously didn't work out, and so he had to end up kind of going to the outlet pass. And so right here, we kind of see how that ends up, and he drains a three. And these are the types of plays that Trey Young makes that kind of change the game, and I think are so important to the Atlanta Hawks and kind of their success a little bit towards the latter part of this season. Obviously, the season's not over, but just the last couple of games, they've definitely been more successful. So next up, I kind of want to move to a different player, and that's somebody we don't see a lot of, and that's LaMelo Ball. So this play kind of first sets up, you see that there's going to be a screen at the top of the key, and essentially kind of setting up for really high above the three-point line, kind of pick and roll concept. It's pretty early in the first quarter right now. You see there's pretty good spacing on the floor, and there's a fifth guy here you can't really see. The lane is pretty open though, and there's a help defender here kind of looking to see what comes out of that action. So let's see kind of what develops here in this specific play. So we see LaMelo Ball going downhill. He's kind of looking to gather the ball specifically here. So you see kind of he's in this pivot foot, and this guy's looking directly at him. And you see that obviously there's really nobody open right now on the play, except this guy kind of got occupied with the screener. They sent three to the ball instead of just the normal two, and this guy is wide open. But he's not exactly looking at him right now. He looks like he's going to kind of go up for the pass. And so let's see what he actually kind of ends up doing here. So he passes it, and he makes this really tough degree kind of difficulty pass. You'd think, obviously, the easy play right now would just be to pass towards the outlet pass or kind of this guy. But you see here, he ends up passing to the dunker spot, and he goes up and gets that dunk. Now, this is just an amazing play, high degree of difficulty. Both defenders are right there, as you kind of see. And he manages to make this work, which is really quite incredible. And that's what, people, when they talk about LaMelo Ball's passing ability, they're really talking about. So, all right, let's kind of move into this next clip here where we got Fred VanVleck. Not really known for his huge passing ability or anything like that, but he does a great job here kind of showcasing what he's all about. So once again, we have the screen right here, probably just around the three-point line. We have clearly this defender kind of playing a little bit more of a drop coverage, and then we have this defender looking at the ball and kind of ready to assist, and this man is a little deep into the paint, making sure that maybe there's no kind of lane play. You see, this is a little different than the Hornets because it looks like the Lakers just want to keep people out of the paint, keep people out of the middle of the court, and if people kind of get up a sort of contested closeout three, they're a little bit more fine with it. And maybe that's because of the score. Obviously, the Lakers are getting blown out here. So let's play a little bit of this play and kind of see exactly what happens. So right, Fred VanVleck kind of goes around the pick and roll, and you see kind of right here, once again, kind of like LaMelo Ball, he has a huge opening to shoot here. There's definitely space here. D'Angelo Russell's way well behind. The pass is also open here, so there's definitely an option there. There's a pass open here. So there's a lot of choices here. Obviously, these two shots, the 2 3-pointers, are going to be less statistically present, but it looks like the guy kind of cutting to the rim is covered, and he's going to continue rolling. So let's see what he actually kind of ends up doing here and see if he makes the right decision. So right there, you kind of saw the dump-off pass, which I think was incredible. It looked like he kind of faked towards a three-point shooter, but ended up kind of lobbing it up for this guy right here. Now he has a wide-open dunk, and that's 100%. He's going to make that 100% of the time, that guy. And that's the best percentage you can kind of get on those types of plays. So really good job from Freddie. And he's been playing a lot better this season. So props to him right there. So we see him kind of go up to the dunk. And last but not least, we have this last clip right here from Luka Doncic. So right here, you see him at the top of the key, kind of getting this screen assist, and you see him kind of going around. This guy right here is really ready to stop him, and then you see this guy coming over all the way over here just to help with this kind of pick and roll right here, because he knows that he's likely going to have to help, and Luka's going to end up driving towards the rim. So let's see. They have the defense set up, the offense set up. Let's see what actually ends up kind of happening out of this. So Luka drives a little bit more, kind of into the paint. He's looking, evaluating his options. There's a three-point shooter open, but kind of snakes the dribble screen. Now right here is where we see it. Luka's in trouble. It's going to be really tough to get off a pass to anybody. But this guy, clearly wide open. This guy also even more wide open and probably even tougher just because this guy is kind of leaning this way. And this guy definitely covered. This guy going to be a really hard pass kind of to the corner with this guy right, number 0, kind of right there defending that pass. So let's see which options he takes. I kind of outlined all of them, but let's see which one he actually ends up taking. Nice. Yep, so he finds Kyrie Irving right in the corner. And that's going to be an easy catch and shoot. Swish, because I'm showing you shots that are made. And so clearly showing his great passing ability when he was kind of stymied at the point of attack. 2 defenders around him, really tough passing lanes. So he gave them the best pass he could. Kyrie Irving right there in his kind of field of vision. And instead of forcing up a tough shot, he assisted them. But yeah, all right, guys, that's kind of all I have for you. These are some of the biggest highlight assists that we have of this season. And if you guys are looking into more passing kind of videos or want to know more about NBA passing concepts and really how they work, feel free to follow us, like, comment, and kind of give us reviews. And absolutely, if you guys love this content, please comment and tell us how much you like this, and we'll produce more videos like this. Thank you.